prefer the news, the weather, or the sports? You can have it all anytime you want. With MediaNet, you can have over 150 functions at your fingertips. If you would like to see just how easy and simple MediaNet is to operate, just come by any of our 6 stores for a free demonstration. Just another reason to do business with Southeastern Cellular.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller. Welcome to this week's episode of Big Boys Toys. We're in Odenville, Alabama, to Piggly Wiggly. First Saturday night of every month through March through about October to have a cruise in here. A lot of great cars. I'm going to show you 8 the first show. Got you 8 more. I got something coming up at the second show you don't want to miss. They call them rat rods, and these things are sharp. The first show, we got your Mustangs, we got your GTOs, trucks, 442s. We got a little Datsun that's got more carburetors than you got hair on your head. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for Big Boys Toys. Tonight, your host, Barry Miller, will bring you the sleekest, trimmest automobiles from around the area that have been beautifully restored. If you love streamlined, full-force race cams, then this show is for you. So sit back, but don't get too relaxed. This is Big Boys Toys.
We're in the beautiful showroom of Billy Beatty Auto Super Center right here in Oxford, Alabama. Billy, welcome back to Big Boys Toys. He was the first car dealer on Big Boys Toys, and he is back.
Thank you, Barry. We're glad to be a sponsor of Big Boys Toys. We want to invite all of our customers, previous customers. Barry, we got almost 200 cars on this lot. I've been in car business here all my life in Calhoun County, and we want to invite in all of our customers, any new customers. We love to trade here, Barry. Even you've bought 4 cars from us in the last 2 years.
I've bought a lot of cars here, and hey, you old guys, when you come down here, he's a car enthusiast too. You got vets sitting around here, Camaros. He can show you anything you want to see, but his specialty is these late model cars that's just gorgeous. First vehicle, Bill Breeden, a 1965 Ford Mustang. Bill, welcome to Big Boys Toys.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your car, Bill.
That's a 302 board, 60 over with a few other goodies in the engine. About 3 years trying to get it done.
And you got an automatic or a 4-speed?
4-speed.
It's a whole lot more fun with a 4-speed, too.
Yeah, if you can hit the gears. Can't hit all the gears.
You can't hit them all?
Too old.
When they got a car like this, they'd rather have a 4-speed because they just drive it on the weekends. They don't drive it to work. And a lot of these young teenagers think we forgot how to change gears because we old.
Yes.
We was doing it way before they were. How long did you say it take you to build it?
3 years.
3 years.
And still not done.
What else you got to do to it? I don't see much you can do to it.
Oh, there's a lot to do to it. Clean it up, steering wheel, hook up all the gauges properly.
And he says it's a 302, but the hood says 3. Is that because it's a stroker, it's bored out and all?
Yeah, I got 2 4s on it.
These gas stations love people with the cars with the 2 4s, don't they?
Yeah, it used a half a tank coming out here. But
Where you live at?
Center Point.
Half a tank of gas to go. You got to take a half a tank to get home.
I got another half a tank left.
Now, where's some of the shows you go? You know, they have a lot of shows just Mustang or just Ford products. You go to all the cruise-ins in the local Center Point's pretty good little drive from here.
I try to hit most of them. I usually hit Walmart over here in Springville, Odenville, Aniana. Did go to the Ford Fun Weekend this year. That was fun watching them tear them up.
Yeah, I watch them tear them up.
Yeah, I didn't take it though. Too much gas.
You can haul it if you got to go that far.
Yeah.
You got to put it on the trailer and pull it with a 6-cylinder or something.
That's true.
Don't drive it that far.
That's true.
What made you build a Mustang? Are you a Ford guy or?
I had my first Mustang in 64 and a half. Red convertible, 289, 4-speed, and I always wanted another one. So I found this one about 3 years ago and bought it.
Do you ever wonder what that 64 and a half Mustang's worth today?
Yes, I can't find it. Can't find my VIN number. I'd have my sister to run it and find it. So it's someplace. It was white top. The only thing I got left is one picture of it with me in it.
With you in it, and that's it.
Kissing it.
You put a white top on this one, maybe.
I could.
and try to make a clone. Well, that's the one I had in high school.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit bigger motor
That's
in it.
right. That's right. But
So the 3 years, did you do the body work in the
no,
interior?
I had
and
the
all?
body work done. I done interior. I had a friend of mine that lives down on 411 do the engine work and a lot of the other odd and ends. He's been a big help to me. Kept it in his garage for about 2 years.
Well, you know, Mustangs has been around forever, and they hadn't stopped selling Mustangs. Period.
That's right.
I mean,
That's right.
And they say they're still number one, but they've been like a number one seller for how many years now? Bunches.
Over 40.
And the new
Over
ones,
40.
I seen a commercial the other night. You seen the new ones they got out now?
Yeah.
They got the new ones out now. They call it the Pony.
Yes,
they put
but-
the fog lights. They tried to make it look like the old ones.
Right, but you can't afford them.
Yeah. they're
Monthly
high.
payments.
Now wait a minute. You look at one of them new ones. You go to sell that one right there. That would
Eh,
cost you about what a new one.
That
would.
was not for sale. It's going to my youngest son. He's got his name wrote up under the dash when I die.
Yeah, but if you went to buy one and the shape
Oh,
this was
yeah,
in,
yeah.
you'd pay about as much as you would for one of the new ones.
Yeah, pay close to it.
Now, was all the chrome and all still there, and you just had to redo it?
I had to go find it and buy it from here and buy it from there, look in all the books, get what I could from them that was original.
Is Mustang parts hard to find?
Nope, not anymore. They're not.
Where do you get?
You can find them from CJ Pony, Virginia Mustang, just all over, any place.
You know, when they was building cars 10 or 15 years ago before eBay, it was kind of hard. Now you can go on eBay and find cars. You can find anything you want.
Yeah, but you pay the price too.
Oh, yeah. It's going to cost you.
People know what they've got now, so
Well,
they
and-
don't want to part with it.
This day and time, you ain't going to be walking around and driving around the country and go find a car and say, I'll give you $500 for that, and they sell it either because they know what they're
Because
worth.
they're going to fix it up tomorrow.
They've either cut on Big Boyz Toys or something, say, that car's worth money right there.
That's
Somebody
right.
give me good money for that old car.
That's fact. That's fact.
I tell you what,
That's
good
fine.
looking Mustang.
Well,
Appreciate
thank
you being
you.
on the show.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toys. Got a 442 coming up next. You think you can take that 442?
No, it's not. It doesn't race.
You can hang with him for a
I
little
can
while.
hang with him.
He can hang with him. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys. M&L Auto Repair, right there on 78, right across from the Quick Meds. Tell you what, Manuel and his staff can do anything that's known to be done to a car, they can do it. Tell you what, he's the specialist around here on carburetors. All you guys got these old street rods and all, or you got some of the old cars, the carburetor ain't running right, he rebuilds Quadrojets, Hollies, just about anything. He's a Jasper engine dealer, and he has Jasper engines and transmissions. Also, they're TechNet professionals. They're members of the TechNet, so that means they're good. They do about anything, and when they rebuild a motor for you, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a difference. That motor's going to look different when they rebuild it. They put their special touch on that engine before you pick it up. So go by and see Manuel or one of the staff at M&L Automotive and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Best kept secret in Anniston, Alabama. Romine's Annistonian Restaurant, 1709 Noble Street, Anniston, right across Administration Building, has got that country lunch special each and every day, meat and vegetables. Sunday buffet, all you can eat from 11 to 4, only $6.99. They got catfish, they got steaks, they got fried chicken, barbecue. They're the home of the off to the bone barbecue. They got hamburgers, hot dogs, pork chops, you name it, they got it. Specialties in desserts, Blackened Forest cake, pecan pie, cheesecake. They got it. They're the #1 location for German cuisine also. Stop by today. Tell them you want some of that great German food Barry Miller sent you by. You know, Piggly Wiggly, that's a name you've heard ever since you was a child. I've heard it since I was a child. It's a grocery store above all grocery stores. It has just about anything you want in the Piggly Wiggly stores. Go by the local Piggly Wiggly store in Odenville, Center, Cedar Bluff, Collinsville, and the brand new store down in Asheville, and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by, and you want to see how much money you can save on your grocery bill. They have a meat department and a fresh produce department in each and every store, fresh produce each and every day, and they cut their meat right there on their location. Tell them I sent you by. Next vehicle, Don Ewing, a 1967 Oldsmobile 442. Tell me about your 442 because this is another car like the previous car. 442s are kind of rare animals.
They're very rare.
You can't find them anywhere. You wonder if all of them's been crushed because you don't see a lot of 442s on the road.
Right. I've had this one a little over about 2.5 years. Got out of New Jersey, and it's all numbers matching in stock, but it will run.
And people don't realize back in '67, them 442s, they was horses. They was something to deal with.
Oh yeah,
They hung with the Chevelles and all the muscle cars.
No, they run past the Chevelle.
Faster?
Faster.
Oh, now, come on.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you.
What size motor and all that?
It's a 400, 400 4-barrel carburetor and dual exhaust. That's how they got the 442. It's got a Muncie 4-speed, and it's pretty much stock, but it runs very good.
Now, the Muncie 4-speed, that's what they had in the Chevrolet Chevelles and all that at that time, too.
Yeah, same thing. But car is, like I said, I like it. I did have a Chevelle, but I just got to liking those because they're so unique styling and all.
And it's just, you go to a lot of cruise-ins and car shows, you see a lot of Chevelles. You don't see a lot of 442s.
That's true. That's exactly right.
Mustangs, you can go to most any car show and find several Mustangs to look at, several Chevelles to look at, a lot of Camaros out there. But when if somebody walks by that 442, they got to stop because there ain't many of them out there.
That's the truth.
A lot of people leave them just like they come, too. But you remember back when we was teenagers, they didn't leave them with the stock wheels and all of them.
No.
How many people sitting out there took a set of rally wheels and threw them in the backyard? And now you go buy a set of 8-inch rallies, you're going to pay for them.
That's right.
You put rally wheels on a Volkswagen, look good.
Oh, yeah.
Did you restore it, or?
No, I bought it like it is. I had to put another clutch in it because the clutch was chattering a little bit, but I've done very little to it. It's pretty much like I bought it 2.5 years ago.
And these cars is cars you can actually work on.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't got the electronic ignition. You ain't got this. You don't put a 4-speed in it. You pull one out, put a clutch in it.
Mm-hmm.
Get up on there and loosen about 6, 7 bolts.
Yeah.
Take the transmission out, put a clutch, and go on. Y'all's nothing hard to find to judge, But
oh, yeah.
These cars you can actually fiddle with yourself.
That's what I like about it.
You ain't got to take it and put it on a computer. You ain't got to do this or do that. If you want to do something to it, you do it yourself.
That's right.
You or your buddies.
Yeah.
Now, have you got another 442? Or?
I never have another 442. I had a Chevelle and GTO, but that's my pride and joy right there.
There's the Chevelles and GTO, that it get as much attention as the 442 does or not?
Well, this car, I guess because it's nice, it draws a lot of attention, I think because it is so unique. You don't see them, like you say, you don't see many of them around.
Well, and you don't see them, to restore. You get one of these books that's got the old muscle cars in these stores and look at them. You hardly ever see a 442 in there.
I've had numerous guys come up to me our age, they said, man, I had one just like that when I was a teenager, and said, I used to outrun everything, and I believe him because that's the way they are.
So nothing else you want to do to it, just drive it?
Just driving now, just let everybody else enjoy looking at it because, of course, it is for sale now for the right price.
Now, what color do you call that?
That's saffron yellow.
A lot of people that's restored them has done away with the vinyl top.
Yeah, that's true.
They say they rust too much. Chevelles, Cutlasses, whatever, they say they rust right on that back rim down there.
That's true.
And most of the time, they just do away with the vinyl top. They say it's easier to take care of.
Oh, yeah.
But the vinyl top, that's the way it came. That's the way it should be.
That's right, and I keep it in the garage all the time anyway, so
it don't get
rained on. No.
I have a car show. People say, I couldn't come because it was raining. I said, what year car you got? And they said, 55 Chevrolet. I said, I'm sure it's been wet before.
Oh, yeah.
In 50 years, it's been wet.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good looking 442. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. Got a pickup truck coming up. Look at him standing young. That's a good looking pickup truck.
It sure is.
And it's stock. I'm going to show you one your grandpa used to drive when he goes to the store. We'll be right back.
Farmers and Merchants Bank. Farmers and Merchants Bank's got 4 locations to serve you. Piedmont, Anniston, Oxford, and downtown Jacksonville. 90 years of service. I tell you what, Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank. It's not like any other bank around. You can go in and they get your decision today. They make your decision on a loan or whatever you need right in that location. You have a personal banker that takes care of you right here. You don't have to send it to Birmingham, Charlotte, or anywhere. Go by one of the Farmers and Merchants Bank today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. When someone smiles at you during the day, it kind of makes you feel great all over. Dr. Travis Phillips and his friendly staff right here in Oxford, Alabama says stop by their office and they'll help put that beautiful smile on your face. They have teeth whitening, general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental hygienist, oral surgery, everything right here in Oxford, Alabama. He has full x-rays and partial x-rays that he does right in his office, and you'll find out right then what he needs to do. They got professional staff. They have a saying, go the extra mile for the beautiful smile. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. Looking for a classic car? Don't know where to look? I got the answer for you. Austin Hines Motors in Arab, Alabama. Austin has 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Corvettes, any type of classic car you could want, he has it in one location. They have over 100 classic cars in stock. They also have cars that you can rebuild yourself and restore yourself right there at that location. He's also the largest wrecker and rollback dealer for this area. So call Austin today, 256-931-2277. Tell him I told you to call. Coosa Valley Sales, 231 right here in Crockwell, Alabama, has anything you want at one place. Homesteader trailers, lone wolf trailers, open, enclosed trailers, car haulers, dump trailers, they got it. Golf carts, they get any type of golf carts you want there also. You people need storage buildings, he's got any size storage building. They got one of the prettiest wood gazebos you've ever seen right out front. You can't miss it when you go by Coosa Valley Sales on 231. Stop by and see Dale or Bonnie today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by, or call them at 205-369-7603. Crawford Office Supply right here in Anniston moved into the brand new location, 2,500 square foot building right there on Layton Avenue. Anything to deal with office supplies, Crawford has it right there in stock. Pens, papers, pencils, anything. Scratch and dent furniture, brand new office furniture, filing cabinets, you name it, it's right there. They have free delivery also for all their products. Hey, if you need something they don't have in stock at Crawford Office Supply, guess what? They can order it. 1 or 2 days, they got it in stock. Go by today, tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. You know, sometime during your life, everyone has to make decisions of the proper insurance to buy, whether it be business insurance, auto insurance, homeowners, motorcycle, motorhome, campers, even your antique vehicles. West Insurance Agency is your independent dealer for this area, right here on Hamrick Drive in Oxford. They have plans for any type of driver, regardless of your driving record. Steve and his staff represent several different companies, and they can get the right plan for you. They have a slogan: when you see us, don't think of insurance, but when you think of insurance, think of us. Give them a call today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to call. Now, T. Hall Harley Davidson, right here in Oxford, Alabama, Davis Loop Road. They're your Harley Davidson dealer for this area. In my opinion, they're a Harley Davidson dealer all areas. Stop by and see Keith or George today. They have about 40 Harleys on display. Buy a new Harley. They have used Harleys. Clothes, you people like the Harley leather. They got any type of Harley clothing you want. Helmets, you name it, it's right there. All you guys with Harleys want to put that extra chrome on that brand new Harley. They got any type of chrome you could want. Stop by Mount Charles Harley Davidson today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Next vehicle, Bob Friend, the 1957 Chevy pickup. Bob, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you, Barry.
Tell me a little bit about your truck, man.
Okay, it's a 1957 Chevrolet pickup, long wheelbase. It's a 3200. It's, I believe, the 3100 was the short wheelbase.
Short wheelbase.
Yeah, it's got standard transmission, 3 on the column, and 235, 140 horsepower. All of it is original, just like it rolled off the floor. Well, the chrome bumpers, I put those on there, but I didn't want to ride it up. I just wanted to keep it.
Now, did you find it around here?
I bought it in Pell City from a man that worked at the cotton mill. I bought it in 1960. I've had it 47 years.
Oh, so you've had it 47
I've had it 47 years.
Did you drive it every day?
I drove it to work. I worked at the cotton mill in Birmingham, and I drove it back and forth there. And then we had a cattle farm and hauled cattle with it. Had an oak bed on it and hauled the cows to Whitney to the sale up there. So it's been a work truck.
Oh,
it sure has.
You sure can't tell me by looking
at it. We started, me and my wife, she helped me, of course. I probably would have got a divorce if she didn't help me. And it took us 4 years to bring it back up. We had a good time bringing it up. She's not able to be here today. I hate that. She's sort of sickly, but I hate that.
Now, is this the original color and all that?
No, sir, it was a pale blue, and she picked out the color. It's a deep blue now. And Ron Harris, but I took it off the frame in 3 pieces and took it to him, and he painted it.
So you just took it to him and said, "Here, paint it."
Yeah,
when
go
you
ahead.
get
Go ahead and paint it. Yeah.
So y'all did the restoration yourself. You took it
Yeah,
apart.
me and my wife, we pulled the engine and did the frame and took the engine to the shop and had it redone. Yes, sir. Sure did.
How many miles was on it when you had it redone?
It's about 300,000. No, I'd had the engine done before though. It's the original engine in it too.
Most of the time, these old engines, you can go for 200,000 or 300,000 miles, not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem. Keep good oil. Yeah, I believe they say change it every 1,000 miles. Back then.
Yeah.
I still try to do that. Sure do.
Where all do y'all take it in the shows?
Well, we took it to Burton Ellis and take it to Springville and down on 280. I don't know if you've been down there or not.
Yeah, I've been down there a couple times.
Yeah, sure.
Now, do you live here in the Oden?
I live in below Leeds, down towards Lake Purdy. Sure do.
So that was a pretty good drive. You drove it back and forth to work every day.
Yeah, to Birmingham. Yeah, for years. Sure did. Yeah.
Now,
but it's been a good one. It sure has.
Now, you just
the wheels and tires and all, you just took them off, just repainted them the way they were?
That's right, Ron, repainted them, yeah, he sure did. That's a special wheel to have that hubcap on it. See, it's got to have those, you probably know that, the flanges, it's got to have those flanges so you can pop that hubcap on it.
The little moon hubcap.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Now, they had them actually, what, in 57, 56, 57?
Yeah.
They done away with them in 58, the caps.
Yeah, sure did.
The caps had, in 58, they had the whole hubcap.
Yeah, sure
the
did.
The little Chevrolet right through the middle of it.
Yeah,
Anything else you want to do to it, or just
no, it's like we want it now. We're just going to drive it and enjoy it. Sure are.
drive it and have fun?
Have fun, yeah.
Now, the rolling
Go on dates in it.
Go on dates?
Yeah.
Go party.
Go party, yeah. Go park it.
Go to the drive-in. She can't get away. You ain't got two doors. She can't get out.
No.
I'll tell you what, good-looking truck. Appreciate you being
Well,
on
thank
the show.
you, Barry, for having me on.
We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toyz.
You know, 90% of most homeowners don't know they have a pest or termite problem until they have a very expensive repair bill. Why not let the professional staff at Rice Pest Control inspect your home before it happens? With 50 years of experience in Northeast Alabama and with their free termite inspection for new customers, don't you think it's better be safe than sorry? Call Tracy Rice today or one of his sales staff. Tell him Barry Miller told you to call. Hey, if you mention Big Boyz Toyz, you get 50% off your first initial service. So call him today at 1-800-850-4661. Triplet Paint and Decorating right here on Wilmer Avenue in Anniston is your home improvement headquarters for this area. They have DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints that go on good and look great once they're on. They also have all the materials needed to do that special job around the house. Carpets, they carry Shaw and Mohawk. Hardwood floors by Robin, so everything is in one location. Remember, DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints are used by professionals all over the United States, and it's one of the best on the market. Stop by today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz told you to stop by. Auto Unlimited in Moody and Pell City is your #1 headquarters for most any type of add-ons to your vehicle. From the famous Flowmaster exhaust system to wheels, tires, anything that will make that vehicle catch everyone's eye. They do custom upholstery, painting, and classic car restoration. So from bumper to bumper, John and his staff can make that old clunker look like a brand new vehicle. Stop by or call him today and tell him Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz told you to call. If you want to go out for the evening or fine dining, you can find it right here in downtown Anniston at Classic Old Noble. The atmosphere is set for a quiet dinner for 2 or a party for 20. They have a lounging area upstairs so you can have a drink with a friend or a business associate. They also have a seating available upstairs in a nice quiet atmosphere. Classic Old Noble also caters for special events and parties for any amount of people from 2 to 20 to 200. Stop by Classic Old Noble today and tell them Barry Miller sent you by. Oxford Picture Framing, 919 Snow Street, right here in Oxford, Alabama, is your #1 location for that special framing of anything that is dear and special to you. With over 1,000 frames, anything that can be framed, she can frame it. From graduations, weddings, to the new arrival to the family, she's the one to take it to. They can preserve and seal most any type of items for the special shadow boxes that will stay like new for years to come. Stop by or call Allison today at 835-2780 and tell you heard about her on Big Boyz Toyz. Ray City Diner, exit 168 off of I-20 on Highway 77 right there in Lincoln, Alabama. Best steaks around. I tell you what, Wanda McKeag and her staff have great food in this restaurant. They are open 24 hours a day, breakfast served 24 hours a day. Each and every week, steak special. You guys working down in that area, she has lunch specials each and every day. Also, now through October, bike night every Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. You guys bring the bikes out, listen to music, enjoy the great food. We'll see you at Ray City Diner in Lincoln, Alabama.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines and head to the Lake Martin Car Show on Saturday, June 23rd. Wind Creek State Park will play host to hundreds of classic cars and hot rods. Admission is only $3, and there will be door prizes and drawings for $1,000 in prize money. The first 200 entries will receive a free dash plate. The Lake Martin Car Show at Wind Creek State Park, Saturday, June 23rd from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. For registration information, call 1-800-ALAPARK or visit OutdoorAlabama.com.
Next vehicle, Tim Doonan, a 1965 Pontiac GTO. Tim, welcome to Big Boyz
Thanks,
Toyz.
Barry.
Tell
Appreciate
me a little bit about your GTO.
Well, it's a 389 3.2s, and it's an automatic car. And I've owned it for close to 20 years now.
It's hard to find them 382 was an automatic, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Most of them had the 4-speed.
That's right. A lot of them, when it came with the automatic, they ripped it out and put a 4-speed in there.
And back then you didn't, you know, if they did it right like the other ones, you didn't know it.
Right, that's right. So
Now,
it is pretty rare.
The GTOs are real rare cars too this day and time.
Yeah.
Where'd you find this one at?
I found it in Kentucky. I was stationed up at Fort Knox years ago, and I found it outside the base one day for sale.
Is that back before the cars become real popular and you can buy it right?
Yeah, that's your. It was just before it came, the flood right there.
Yeah. Because this one now, if you went to go buy this car, it would cost.
Yeah.
It would cost.
Sure enough.
And a lot of people, like Tim Wellman, a good friend of mine down in LA City, he's got all the Mopar. He says he bought a lot of his back in 71 through 78.
Yeah, he got them right.
He got them right. Now, a car that he spent $3,500 for is worth $1 million.
That's right. He can retire off of one car.
He can retire. When he's got about 80 of them, so he can retire. Oh, now this is the original color and all of it?
Yeah, sure is.
What color do you call that?
That's burgundy. Pontiac's version of it was burgundy.
And the GTOs, the 65s, when the 64 was a tad shorter, the lights was...
They were side by side, and it was just a tad shorter.
Right.
And that was really the only...
That was actually when they come out with the GTOs,
Right.
the 64s, and they actually had the 389s too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in high school, I had a 69 Chevelle 396. Old buddy of mine, old Bunsey, I'll never forget him. He had a blue one, 64,
Yeah.
389 with a 4-speed and 3 deuces.
Yeah.
And he'd outrun me every weekend as long as them carburetors was right.
That's right.
But when them carburetors got off, I'd get him. The 3 deuces that you got on there, people don't realize what I'm talking about. One of them carburetors get off, you know it.
Yeah.
You know it pretty quick. And actually, the middle carburetor does all the work.
That's right. The other two are just following the leader.
It's like a 6-barrel, you know. It's what I kid with people. I say, you've got a 6-barrel. You ain't even got a 4-barrel. But really, the middle carburetor does all the work.
That's right. That's right.
And
And they're not too bad to tune. Once you get them right, there's very little you have to do afterwards.
You just got to keep them right.
You just got to keep them right.
Now, the wheels and tires and everything stock like it come from the factory?
Yeah. Sure enough.
Now, when you got it, did you completely restore it, or how'd you do it?
Yeah, I went through everything over a period of years, and what you see now took several years, and I did it several years ago, so this is an older restoration.
So you're going to like touch it up?
Yeah, I do a little touch up here and there just to keep it presentable. There's a lot of cleaning involved.
A lot of cleaning. Does she help you clean it? She's sitting back there looking. She help you clean it?
No, she don't help one bit.
One bit?
Not one bit.
Well, she rides around and smiles in it. She gets to ride around and smile
That's
in
right.
it anyway.
One of us got to look good.
Now, do you wish it was a 4-speed at times?
No, not really. I'm lazy.
So, you lazy, so you don't want to change gears anyway.
That's right.
And really, the automatic run it run as fast, but the 4-speed you have more fun with.
Yeah, you can. You can have more fun with the 4-speed. Now, it's got a posi traction in it, so it makes up for not having a 4-speed in it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Most of the 4-speeds had it too, didn't it?
Yeah.
So nothing else you want to do to it now but just drive it and have fun?
I'm just going to drive it and have fun with it.
Tell you what, it's a good-looking vehicle. And the fuel pipes come out on them like that in 60?
Yeah, that was an option.
Oh, it was an option. You could either order it with a single pipe. A lot of people went back and put headers on them back then.
Yeah.
And that actually lowered the value of it today if you had headers on
Yeah,
it.
and they're hard to work on. You've got to reach around and get to all the bolts, tighten them all the time.
And they get hot.
They get hot.
Real hot. I'll tell you what, it's a good-looking GTO.
Well, thanks,
Appreciate you
sir.
being on the show.
I appreciate it.
We'll be right back.